Have you ever wondered how engineers design roller coasters that give you the perfect amount of thrill? Every twist, turn, and sudden drop is carefully calculated to create an experience that's both exhilarating and safe. But how do they know exactly how fast the coaster should go, or how steep the tracks can be before it becomes too dangerous? The answer lies in understanding how things change, how speed increases, how forces build up, and how energy is transferred from one part of the ride to another. Or have you ever marveled at how scientists track the speed of a rocket as it blasts off into the sky? Rockets don't just move at a constant speed, they accelerate, gaining momentum as they break free from Earth's gravity. Scientists use advanced mathematics to predict exactly where the rocket will be at any moment, ensuring it reaches its destination safely and efficiently. The answer to these mysteries lies in a fascinating field of mathematics called calculus. Calculus is more than just a subject you learn in school. It's a powerful language that helps us describe and understand the world's most complex changes. Calculus is the study of change, and it helps us understand how things move, grow, and interact with each other. Imagine watching city traffic flow through busy streets, or measuring how a tiny seedling grows taller each day. Calculus gives us the tools to analyze these changes, whether they happen in a split second or over many years. From the smallest atom vibrating under a microscope to the largest galaxy spinning in the vastness of space, the universe is in a constant state of flux. Everything is always moving, shifting, and evolving. Calculus helps us make sense of this endless motion, revealing patterns and connections that might otherwise go unnoticed. With calculus, scientists and engineers can measure and predict these changes with incredible accuracy. They can model the path of a planet, the growth of a population, or the way heat spreads through a building. These predictions aren't just guesses. They're based on solid mathematical principles that have been tested and proven over centuries. Calculus allows us to understand the world around us in a deeper, more meaningful way. It helps us appreciate the beauty of a falling leaf, the complexity of a beating heart, or the elegance of a rainbow after a storm. By studying change, we gain insight into the hidden rhythms of nature and the universe. Whether you realize it or not, calculus is all around you. It's in the technology you use every day, from the navigation apps on your phone to the streaming videos you watch online. It shapes the world we live in, making modern life possible in ways you might never have imagined. Calculus is used to design safer, more efficient cars, predict the weather with greater accuracy, and even create the jaw-dropping special effects you see in blockbuster movies. It's the secret ingredient behind many of the innovations that make our lives exciting and convenient. So, if you're ready to unlock the secrets of the universe and see the world through new eyes, join me on this exciting journey into the world of calculus. Together, we'll discover how change shapes everything around us, and how you can use calculus to make sense of it all. Imagine you're driving a car down a long, open road. The world rushes by your windows, and you feel the gentle hum of the engine beneath your feet. As you press the accelerator, you notice the scenery blurring just a little bit more, and you wonder, how fast am I really going right now? You glance down at the speedometer, watching the needle move as your speed changes. The numbers on the dial give you a snapshot of your current speed, but they also hint at something deeper. The way your speed is always in flux, responding to every press of the pedal or touch of the brake. But what if you wanted to know your exact speed at any instant, even as it changes from moment to moment? Or what if you wanted to predict how your speed will change in the next second or the next minute? This is where calculus steps in, giving us the language and tools to describe motion in real time. Calculus helps us understand not just how fast something is moving, but how that speed itself is changing, whether it's increasing, decreasing, or fluctuating in complex ways. It lets us analyze the ebb and flow of traffic, the acceleration and deceleration of cars, and the subtle shifts in velocity that happen every second. Now, imagine something even more dramatic, a rocket preparing to launch into space. Unlike a car, a rocket doesn't simply jump from 0 to 1,000 miles per hour in an instant. Its engines roar to life, and it gradually picks up speed, fighting against gravity with every passing second. As the rocket ascends, its speed increases steadily, and the rate at which it accelerates can change depending on fuel, air resistance, and gravity. Calculus allows scientists and engineers to calculate this acceleration precisely, making it possible to chart the rocket's path and ensure it reaches orbit safely. With calculus, engineers can design rockets that not only escape Earth's gravity, but also travel to distant planets, land safely, and return home. They use complex equations to predict every twist and turn, every burst of speed, and every moment of slowing down, all before the rocket ever leaves the ground. In essence, calculus is like a mathematical superpower. It lets us analyze and predict the motion of everything from cars on the highway to rockets soaring through space, giving us the precision and confidence to explore new frontiers and solve problems that once seemed impossible. One of the key concepts in calculus is the derivative. In simple terms, the derivative tells us the instantaneous rate of change of a function. Think of it like this. If you're driving a car, the derivative of your position is your speed. Derivatives are like powerful magnifying glasses that allow us to zoom in on any point on a curve and find its slope. This slope represents how fast the function is changing at that specific moment. By understanding derivatives, we can analyze everything from the growth of populations to the spread of diseases. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. As you make your way up, you notice that some parts are much steeper than others, making your journey more challenging. Other sections are more gentle, allowing you to catch your breath. This difference in steepness is what we call the slope. The slope of the mountain represents how steep it is at any given point. In mathematics, slope is a measure of how much something rises or falls as you move along it. On a mountain, a steep